YouTube, this is Dan from Cryptolite and welcome to another episode of Crypto News in a Nutshell, our regular news update on the latest happenings in the crypto world. Canadian diamond mining company hires new CEO, turns to blockchain. Canadian diamond exploration and mining company Lucara Diamond has appointed a new chief executive in a move towards modernizing the diamond industries with blockchain technologies. The new CEO, Ira Thomas, will lead the company after its recent purchase of Clara Diamond Solutions for $29 million. Clara is a digital platform that utilizes both cloud and blockchain technologies to ensure diamond provenance from mine to finger. Blockchain systems are seeing increased use in supply chain management as they can streamline the process by permanently recording each transaction on the blockchain, significantly increasing transparency. Lucara's turn to blockchain comes after a month after De Beers, one of the world's largest diamonds producers, launching a pilot blockchain initiative also for tracking a diamond supply chain to ensure each diamond is conflict-free. So this is great news for crypto world because we are beginning to see the high industries appreciate the value of blockchain and its use in supply chain management. Our second piece of news is Singapore Inc FinTech blockchain pact with Indian state government. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, the country's central bank, has entered an agreement with the government of the Indian state of Maharashtra to jointly explore fintech initiatives in areas including blockchain technology. Signed on Monday in India, the new cooperative pact sees a memorandum of understanding between the two government entities to explore joint innovation projects that will see the application of financial technologies including blockchain, digital and mobile payments, and big data. The MOU's turn will also enable the exchange of information and data in fintech, related trends as well as regulatory discussions to encourage the development of the sector. The agreement will foster engagements between fintech startups in Singapore and Maharashtra, which sees Mumbai as its state capital. A fintech-based curriculum developed for education programs in the Indian state are also being considered. Mumbai will also host a center of excellence and a marketplace for Singapore-based fintech solutions directly facilitated by Maharashtra state government. With the new agreement, Singapore's central bank has now partnered its second Indian state government after previously establishing ties with Andhra Pradesh, a southern Indian state known for its technology-forward stance. So this is another piece of good news for the crypto world, especially India, because over the last month we've heard a lot of difficulties or hostility towards crypto from India, particularly from its banks. So now that the Indian government is partnering with Singapore, who is a country who is known to be very pro-crypto, and they're partnering together fintech technologies with blockchain, this is wonderful news. Next, Swiss Stock Exchange chairman sees upsides to launch of crypto franc. The chairman of Switzerland Stock Exchange, Romeo Lecter, thinks there are lots of upsides to releasing a crypto version of the Swiss franc. Speaking to the Financial Times, Lecter said the organization would be very supportive of such an initiative, adding that he doesn't like cash. An e-franc under the control of the central bank would create a lot of synergies, so it would be good for the economy. On a whole, Switzerland has adopted an increasingly positive narrative in cryptocurrency and blockchain integration at national level, despite the reluctance of its banking sphere to endorse Bitcoin itself. Switzerland nonetheless continues to be the prime incubator for ICO funds, contributing the largest amounts of cash relative to the numbers of ICOs launched in any country in the world. It's interesting how many governments are now considering making cryptocurrencies from their own national currencies. This all started with Venezuela and the Petro token, and it's just interesting to see how it's developed. Keep your eye on this space. Slightly more unpleasant news. Bitcoin eyes 10K, but longer outlook favors bears. If we look down at the weekly chart, throughout the bull run from 2015 to December 2017, the bears were never able to push the RSI below 53. However, the RSI fell below 53 in January, signaling a long-term bullish to bearish trend change. Notice that despite the bullish doji reversal that we had recently, the bulls failed to push the RSI above 53 last week. In fact, it created a lower high at 53. Mark at the circle on this chart here, as Bitcoin fell from highs above 11,700 to below 10,000. To try and summarize what this article is saying, it is saying that even though we're now sitting about 9,450, it is likely that the bearish run will continue, and Bitcoin is likely to test the next resistance at 8,211, which is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement. And if we were to go further down beyond that, a daily close then would shift attention to 6,000 Bitcoin. Man, that will be bringing us back to where we were before. Not a point that I'm hoping to or imagining that we would be again so soon. If we were to have a possible corrective rally now, the predictions are that the rally would be a weak rally and likely to run out of steam around the 11,250 mark. The prediction then from when Bitcoin will change from a bearish to bullish trend would be confirmed once the weekly RSI has moved above the resistance of 53. So that's quite a dampening news, considering everyone was very hopeful that we were doing a small correction after the bull run and we were aiming for a bigger bull run from the Elliott curve. So this article does go against the general trend at the moment, but it's always good to know what the experts in the field think. Well, ending the news today on a bubbly note, Bubbletone and Horizon to set up affordable roaming in Bermuda. Bubbletone, the first blockchain-based ecosystem for telecom operators, and Horizon Communications, provider of high-speed, long-term evolution connectivity, announced their partnership. This agreement will be aimed at providing cheap mobile connectivity in Caribbean region because of increased tourist activity and demand for stable mobile connection. Horizon agreed to use blockchain-based telecom platform in the operational area of Caribbean islands, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, and in Central America. It will allow tourists from all around the world to connect to the local mobile network at local rates without resorting to ridiculously priced roaming. Current spotty coverage and unreasonably high roaming fees are a detriment to market development, and they leave a significant tourist user base without reliable communications. All these advancements are made possible by implementing new system by Bubbletone, which allows mobile service providers from around the globe to connect to each other and provide international service without roaming agreements and infrastructure modifications. It helps small and medium-sized mobile operators to evade these spendings while providing coverage for maximum user base, essentially for free in terms of setting up international roaming. Horizon plans to launch this technology first in Bermudas within 2018 and then expand to Caribbean and Central America over the next few years. This is massive news. Who is Bubbletone? I've never heard of them, and so I looked them up, and they are an ICO. Sorry, I keep saying ICO as ICO. It's just a bad habit. So they are an ICO. They're not even out on CoinMarketCap. They're not released on any exchange yet, but just still in their ICO phase, and they have achieved such a monumental partnership. And I mean, they are literally game-changing to the telecom industry. So this is definitely an ICO that I'm going to be keeping my eye out for. And closer to the date, I'll try and remember to update us on this channel as well. But this is great news for the crypto world. We need news like that to get the market going again. So that's it for this episode of Crypto News in a nutshell. I hope you found it helpful. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe, and we will keep you up to date with the latest news and coin reviews. Have a great day and catch you later.